Alright, can you guys... Now we're good? We live now? I see a bunch of no's. Can't see anything. Oh. Got it now? I don't know how far back it goes or whatnot.
It should be live now, I think.
I think we're good. Yes? There we go. Alright. Yeah, I hate new YouTube. At least live stream stuff. It
like turned itself off, didn't it, dude?
No, it's just doesn't, the software doesn't hook up well anymore. You hit go live and Streamlab and it doesn't work in...
First time when I used this stuff, frickin' took itself off of go live in the middle of my stream.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I'm watching an ad. Poor Astro. He's stuck.
You're good? Okay,
Thanks
good.
For watching the ad though, man.
But this week we really haven't had a lot of new products come in yet. Do have more of the Kinect stuff and a few other items. If you guys, I don't know if it's live yet, but we do have some new discount codes. We have a Holiday 19-12 and a Holiday 19-15, which the 12 is 12% off of 50, and the 15 is 15% off 700. But there's also discounts on 10% off Mayhems, 15% off Barrow distro plates, 10% off bike ski fittings, and additional 10% off of any of our clearance items. So help move some of that stuff that we have sitting around. Just old radiators that we don't sell a whole lot of or have been discontinued, stuff like that. So, yeah, Matt just posted the coupon codes for you guys so you guys can see them. All that should work. It all should be live now, so that should all be set.
We're getting more Optimus stuff in, so don't worry, guys.
We got some in today. That's part of my stuff to show off. It's not on the site yet, but it did just show up. There were some additional blocks that we received in, so we should have some stock on that stuff. No, I'm sorry, KDS, you can't get 50% off. That it don't work that way. I can make it a Holiday 19-50, but it's not going to be 50% off.
It's going to be negative 50% off, aka
yeah, you'll owe us an extra 50%. But yeah, I might as well just show off that. So the first thing I guess we can show off is we got the Optimus signature blocks, and like you guys have seen, Matt has one and he's actually hooked it to his rig. But I know that when he did that video, YouTube was being stupid then too, so you can see it. So this is their signature block. It is it's the only thing that's on here that's aluminum is the bracket. The rest is either.
Yeah, I mentioned that to Josh to say that we should like edit the product names to just get rid of aluminum in the product name, because the bracket is the only aluminum thing and it doesn't ever touch the coolant. But whenever people see aluminum in the name,
scares them.
Oh no, yeah, like, it's for aluminum stuff. So I think we should get rid of that.
Agreed.
We could put it in like the product description, be like aluminum bracket, full nickel/copper block though. So.
Yeah. But yeah, this whole thing is, I believe, all nickel except for the copper plate on it. I mean, it's definitely got some weight to it. These things are decently heavy, and we have these in with either copper plates or the nickel plated ones. They're not up yet. They'll be up tomorrow for you guys to... No aluminum on signature.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh. So everything is nickel or copper, correct, Josh? It's all solid block from brass. All right. So these will be up tomorrow. You can either get the copper plated ones or the nickel plated ones, and whatnot. But they're beautiful. They're freaking heavy duty, and they come in awesome packaging, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged. It's just well-made stuff and simple instructions for all you simpletons out there like Matt.
Me?
Don't forget to put thermal paste on your blocks.
Probably don't need to with Optimus blocks.
So moving on, we finally got in some of the Kinetic D5 pumps, or Kinetic Reses with the D5 pumps. I saw that they have on EK's site the actual tube Kinetic blocks, which are basically their same tube res reservoirs, but I believe they just have DRGB on them. That's really the only thing that I know that I've looked at so far. We don't have those yet. We actually might have just got them in, because I know we just got EK in this afternoon, but it has not been taken apart. It's all still wrapped in the pallet and whatnot. But so
a little bit louder now, but can you maybe try to turn me up a little bit, Garrett?
Turn you up?
Yeah, KDS said I'm quiet.
Talk again, Matt. There you go.
Free man, I'm sorry. But yeah, Josh said that played it in our Pro XC nickel, and he's even told me, and I was thinking, Garrett, with your build, maybe if you want to use Optimus stuff, we should just put distilled water in yours, and since you don't like to work on your PC at all, we'll see how long it lasts with just plain distilled water in it.
I like to work on my PC. I just don't get to that often.
Time. So exactly, you're the perfect test case. You won't touch the thing, and then we'll see how long it takes, or if it ever does actually start to get any growth or anything in there.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll have to talk about that when you come down, since we do have like all these other crazy ideas going on. So that'll just be discussion when you're here.
No, I think we should do your build run there. We'll stream it and stuff.
Okay, we possibly could do that. Let Matt out of his dungeon. I mean, I can't help it that he lives in a black hole. And then there's just a box.
I'm looking at new houses, so maybe I'll find a less black hole.
No, because you'll still sit in the dark on our streams. And
you guys in Florida just don't understand that some people do indeed have basements, my friend. There is a thing called a basement. I know you've never seen one, but...
Yeah, the Optimus, there are multi-port tops. I don't know.
Yeah, so Josh was saying that too.
Up a res
that's what
feature.
He mentioned that in his email today, Garrett. You forgot to reply to that part. He wants to make it like kind of a. There's just gonna be multiple options with the pumps, or the pump reservoirs.
Yeah, we could do that. We just need the parts to do it. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. So.
Yeah, and someone will put them together here. I mean, we did it with monsoon stuff. We still do it with monsoon stuff.
Yeah, we still do. But anyways, these are the EK Kinetic Distros. We currently have 120 and 240. 360 are still on the way. Come with PWM D5 pump. All have DRGB. Not horribly larger than the DDC, honestly. I was expecting it to seem like it was a crazy amount larger.
Oh, the D5?
Huh?
Yeah, I would like to see their plate that they use, or whatever they use to adapt the pump to the reservoir, because that's what I'm waiting on from Daniel for our distros, is then we can have integrated pumps just like that. But EK's looks pretty nice too. Like, Daniel has a really good design, but I'd like to see EK's up close.
Yeah. And last but not least, we have more Barrow that's coming in. I just thought these were interesting. I've seen them on some of the other ones, but this is just like a stop plug that has their integrated little RGB strip inside of it, and it's all frosted. These will hopefully be up tomorrow, depending on how much other stuff I have to add and what becomes more important than the other. But yeah, just add these to your reservoir so that way you can just do some lighting from the inside and whatnot.
Who makes those?
These are Barrows. Or Barrow Witch. Nope, these are Barrows.
I like that.
Yeah, they're nice. I mean, I know that we have them, or we used to have them from multiple brands, and they're not always like, they're usually the ones I see are made with, what are they called? Just the little regular bulbs, and they usually break, and that was the biggest problem with them, is frozen.
I thought that they would leak or whatever, so the fluid would get in that.
Yeah, and when you sit there and have to try and switch them out, the bulb would just crack, and then it's just no good, and they're just super easy to break. So they didn't sell very well. I mean, they'd sell here and there, and I mean, they're just a good idea. That's a good way to do lighting. And
well, yeah, I see so many people still base their reservoir purchases off of the lighting in it, which in my opinion is kind of dumb, because my favorite pump res combos don't have any lighting included. But that's just, like I said, now if you don't get a pump res with lighting in it, what is that, like $5? I mean, it's from Barrow. $10?
yeah, well, on top of that, like, when you get like ones that have lighting like EK, all the lighting's done from the bottom, so it kind of just it's just the bottom that's
obviously
lit.
Put that in the top. But like in even with Optimus's new tops for their pump res combos, and like Optimus doesn't have anything RGB, but say you do like RGB lighting and you would like good products, so you want to buy Optimus stuff, you can add your RGB lighting for cheap with some Barrel stuff.
Yep. And we should have the Optimus GPUs, I think, next week or the week after. So
definitely recommend the Optimus block standard.
Yes, and
he said he loves it.
Yeah, we got in. So today we got in the signature blocks. We got in some of the other CPU blocks that we didn't have. I don't remember which one we didn't have. I think we didn't have like black nickel or something like that. And then we also got in the other reservoirs we were missing. So we were missing the 12-inch reservoirs, and we were also missing the reservoirs without the pump. So if you wanted to add your own pump and whatnot, you'll have that option too. So just another way to
and Josh was
save you
saying
some money or whatnot.
We have to add sleeving, because I don't think there's a sleeving option on the ones that do come with pumps, and Josh would like to see us be able to sleeve them.
Yeah, we do need to add sleeving to the pump option.
Yeah, so that's easy. But I think Josh said next week will be the copper GPU blocks, and the week after is the nickel-plated GPU blocks.
Yes.
Is what I think he said.
Pretty sure.
So you guys will see a GPU block soon. And I think once they start sending them to us, he's going to send one out to me, and I'll probably do like an install video, because I didn't pick up the 2080 Ti. So maybe I'll show you guys that and how nicely that turns out. I'm pretty stoked for it. I'm still working on getting my bench back up and running, so you guys will see some like benchmarks and comparisons with the other CPU blocks that they have. But it's going to have to wait until I fix that test bench, which is a challenge.
Yeah, so that's really all we had this week for you guys. Let's take advantage of those sales. I mean, I try and set up some sales so you guys get decent stuff out of it. If there is anything you guys would like for me to try and get some kind of sale on, put it in the comments or let me know. And I can always at least attempt with the companies, or attempt at least with Hank, for us to run our own. So that's why I try and like mix it up, because last week we did Harbor Labs, we did Bike Ski distro plates, and then the Barrow and Barrowitch blocks. And then this week we're doing fluids and Barrow distro plates, and then fittings, and I'm gonna try and get bits power and stuff along those lines. But if there's anything specific that we haven't done, like trying to do buy one get ones, or percentage off this, or something along those lines, we're planning on doing a sale on Optimus, but I just want to have all of the stuff before we do a sale. I don't want to run like a 10% off, and then you guys only have a chance to get fittings and CPU blocks. I want you guys to have the chance to get actual GPU blocks and stuff like that, so that way you can take advantage of the sale and get the most out of it. But if there's anything else, like, I don't know, maybe thermal take stuff, or we got water cool over Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and that seemed like it did pretty well. But anything
finally we got
specific?
Water cool after like a year of waiting.
Yeah, water cool was a challenge, but
you said though that we got you wanted something to talk about with Sliger cases.
Oh yes, and the Sliger cases are up finally, and we have them up. Which way do I have it? This way. You can look at all yourselves. And But anyways, some of the Sliger cases are up. There's the pretty pink one that we got. But here, let's do this one. This is the Cerebus X, the biggest one that they have currently. I actually talked to Kalen, who runs the company, and he was saying that they're actually working on, I think, 2 more cases. I know they have a new one they just listed not too long ago, but they had some other ones that they're going to be listing, and he said he'd send me samples when they're ready and whatnot. But it's pretty much set up exactly like their site. We do have one of each that's listed on hand. So basically, if you just went and purchased this without messing with any of these settings, you'll get this case. It's the exact one that we have on hand, set as default. But if you change things, that's when it has to be drop shipped. I know that they can powder coat these cases. I haven't added any kind of option on powder coating or whatnot yet. But they do have them in a black, gray, and a white. There's also options to change the side panels to windows or vented or unvented, add handles, change the feet. Yeah, there's tons of options. There's options for your SSDs, top mounting for radiators. There's all kinds of stuff you can add in here. And I believe he said that these will take roughly a week for them to assemble and have shipped out. He said he'd let me know if there's any reason that they can't do, it's going to take a little bit longer or whatnot. I know they said that Christmas did like Black Friday set them back a little bit, but they said they should be able to do at least like a week and whatnot. There are multiple different options, and there are 6, 7 cases.
So many builds going on right now. I would totally get one of these builds.
Yeah, they are fun little cases. I mean, they're well made. The panels just literally push in. The front panel, the side panels, all just push and lock in, and they're really light and well made. They're great ventilation in them. So even if you didn't water cool these are perfect to, throw a high-end graphics card in and bring it to a LAN party. So that way you're not lugging this mid tower or full tower, whatever.
Yeah, their little cases are really intriguing in my opinion. Someone even said in chat tonight that it's like the N case M1, and I've seen a few builds of that thing now. And like that thing intrigued me when it first came out, but then I saw these from Sliger, and honestly, I think it's a way better choice than the N case.
Yeah, and I know we
overseas, so many, you can customize it so much more.
Yeah, we can end up powder coating them in any color. I know he says he can UV print. Eventually we'll be able to UV print once we ever get our UV printer. I know Hank's working on that. That's just been a little bit of a challenge.
Josh just said they have a Sliger case at Optimus.
Do you? Really? I'm gonna move this so I can see you guys. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Move.
Yeah, I really like that they're made in America too.
I can't do that.
It's been great finding Optimus and Sliger this year because there's so few people in this whole water cooling thing that are from America.
Yeah, I mean they're just great little cases for LAN parties, or like Kalen was telling me that he literally uses one of them for his work computer, and if he needs to leave and he still has work to do, he'll literally just take his case with him. So
doesn't even use a laptop.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I totally understand there are some people that have work where a laptop will never cut it.
Yeah, I mean if you're editing photos or doing some kind of thing along those lines, it's always better to do it on an actual PC than a laptop. Most of the time, unless you want to spend like crazy amount of money on a.
That's why you even see so many people at LAN parties that just bring mini ITX builds. And they either use it like for an HTPC or it's what they use all year, and it's like so much easier to use, and it's not even than a big computer, obviously, for this, but it's just about as good as a laptop as far as portability. Yeah. Case Labs is gone, so now Sliger I think is the only case manufacturer in the U.S.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like they will be the next Case Labs, because like just all the things they offer. This is their newest case I saw on their site, which I thought was pretty cool looking. I remember, I think he had one of these actually at QuakeCon when we were there, but I'm pretty sure this is the exact one, but it wasn't ready for production yet. But I mean, it's awesome little case, pretty stylish. It's got some great design to it and whatnot, and it looks like you can water cool.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool case.
No, I don't think it'll be quite anything like Case Labs, but that's just it. We don't need another Case Labs. I mean, there's a reason they're not around anymore. But I think that these Sliger cases just kind of offer more than your average Chinese case these days. They really haven't been excited for a case in a long time, to be honest, just because, I mean, Corsair and Fantex and all that make cool looking new cases every year, but I don't know, they all just kind of seem the same at this point, whereas Sliger's actually trying something a little bit newer, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of features that you can change out yourself, which is like Case Labs, but you're definitely not, I mean, you're not getting a Case Labs case. One, you're not paying like $800-900 here, but two, it's just a totally different kind of form factor and style to it. I don't know. I like it. I think it'll be great.
Yeah, I want to see, because Aubrey has one. I know she was doing a build on one.
Yep, she's still working on it.
Yeah, she's still been working on it. It's going to be cool to see what she can do with that. But, I mean, they're awesome little things. We'll be I'll add those other ones eventually. And I know that once we actually can see what you guys order from them, we'll actually get a bunch made and then just have them here so we can powder coat them, and do that all ourselves. And we're gonna, I know Hank was wanting to add in the ability to change the the power switch to some of the ones we carry, because we have all different colors and RGB and this, that, and the other thing, and just kind of customize them here ourselves also, but just have like a base model that people order all the time. Maybe just do ones that have, you know, a window, a vented side panel, all in black, and have, you know, the option for handles and changing switches and stuff like that. But
yep. So coming soon, guys. Check them out. We have them up. I don't know if the discounts probably don't work on them, do they?
No, discounts don't work on cases, unfortunately. I do need to talk to Hank about this, but I think we might be able to do free shipping on some of those cases because they are small enough and they'll fit in the right dimension size box to be able to do that. So
if you guys buy a small Sliger case.
So any of the smaller ones, I know we should be able to. We might even be able to do the big ones with what they're offering. I just have to discuss that with Hank when he gets back from vacation. So once he gets back, we can discuss that. I might be able to change those up so that they have free shipping and whatnot. But I think that's all for tonight. Like I said, take advantage of the discounts. Next week, around the same time, next Thursday, we'll put discounts up again. If there's anything specific you guys are looking for that you want to try and get a discount on, or additional discount, because we'll normally have our coupon code plus, you know, 5, 10, 15% off a certain brand or certain product from a certain brand. Just let me know and I can work on it. I'm not positive on that though.
And I'm trying to get some more content up for you guys with the builds and whatnot. It's just been kind of at a standstill since we're waiting still for Daniel to send me some stuff. But it's coming, so don't worry, guys. We'll have more stuff up, and we have all these nice holiday deals for now. So hit those up and let us know if you have anything else. You know where to find me. I think our emails are in the description. Otherwise, hit me up on Facebook or Discord, what have you. But thanks for everyone stopping in. Thanks again, Josh, for being here and answering questions.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Happy water cooling.